We just went 21-0 with a free-to-play / budget-friendly deck. As you could see on the new Duel Links Meta website that's not released yet, you could build decks and it shows you the price of the deck. The price of the deck free-to-play is 6.5k gems just going in the Judgment Force box. We bumped it up to 9k gems with putting in a third Martin, which goes a little bit outside my free-to-play definition, but otherwise, free-to-play, budget-friendly, 21-0. Let's go. You wanted an update on the doggy? There you go.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Just like this, it meets my free-to-play requirements. Now, it's missing a 20th card. I put in a third Martin. Now it is budget-friendly. Many would still call this free-to-play because I have really strict definitions to what free-to-play means. Free-to-play means one main box, no reset, and that's what you could get from this. Now, also, I'm playing Exceeds that I barely ever summoned that are not free to play, like Diamond Direwolf and Malevolent Sin. You do not have to play these. The Photon Pap is just a rare, not a super rare or ultra rare. And you can play more Photon Paps. This is good for flipping a monster that's in defense to attack position, even your own if you get floodgated. This is a great free to play Exceed. Now, the Temperance and the Kuriboh are completely free to play, but it is better if you have a Sphere Kuriboh or a Battling Boxer Veil, which is more optimal, but we played with just the Kuriboh and just the Temperance, so it would look like this if you were to have the triple Veil and triple Sphere Kuriboh. Now that we got that out of the way, if you're a new player or returning player and you want to play this really good free-to-play budget deck, let's start with the boss monsters. Saber Dancer and Cat Dancer. They are very easy to summon. Saber Dancer gets bigger per Lunalight that's in the graveyard or banished by 200. So if there's 5 Lunalights banished or in the grave, it's 4,000 attack. Also, it can't be targeted by anything. No card effects from your opponent. So just this card alone, you summon this, you're going to win a lot of duels from just summoning this. Some decks have no out to this whatsoever because it's large and in charge and untargetable. Otherwise, the smaller boss monster is Cat Dancer. This is really good as a finishing move. Otherwise, it can't be destroyed by battle. So if you want to be protected by battle, you summon a Cat Dancer. If you want to be untargetable, you summon a Saber Dancer. Now, you need to know the one-turn kill with this card. This is insane. To summon this or the Saber Dancer, you're going to activate your Lunalight Fusion. This will cost 2 Lunalights. This will cost 3. Now, what happens if you don't have enough on the field or in your hand with your Lunalight Fusion? Well, you could use your deck. If your opponent has an extra deck monster on the field, you could use 1 Lunalight from your deck to help assist in the fusion. Now, normally, if you're going for a one-turn kill, you want to send a Crimson Fox from the hand, fields, or the deck to the grave. Once sent to the graveyard, it's going to reduce your opponent to 0 attack. All of these Lunalights, they activate if sent to the graveyard by a card effect, which is what Lunalight Fusion does. So after you reduce them to 0, possibly making a Cat Dancer, Cat Dancer then just needs another Lunalight on the field. You tribute that other Lunalight, and now the Cat Dancer can double attack every monster on the field. And the first time on its attack, it does not destroy the monster by battle. Well, if you reduce a monster to 0 and you double attack into it with Cat Dancer, and on the first attack they are not destroyed by battle, that's over 4,000 damage. That's the main way to win your games. Now, it's quite deceiving because it looks like 24 on 24 is 4,800 damage. Well, every time it attacks, it deals 100 damage. It would have dealt 50 damage if this was after the damage life point nerf. It's really good that they didn't nerf this. Thank you, Konami. So it actually does 5,000 damage. Why is that important? The 5,000 damage correlates with the Fox's second effect. If they target your Cat Dancer or any of your Lunalights with a card effect, you could banish the Fox to negate. But then both you and your opponent gain 1,000 life, putting them at 5,000. But this is lethal 5,000 damage. So that's going to be your main play. Send a Fox, reduce to 0, double attack after you tribute another Lunalight. It's going to deal 5,000 damage. Now, the main way to get to your Lunalight Fusion is, number 1, draw it, obviously. Number 2, you can get Martin into the graveyard by a card effect to search it. So if you summon a bird, you could discard the Martin. It will activate and grab you a Lunalight Fusion. And the third way is Destiny Draw. I know, Destiny Draw, how is that a real way? Well, it actually is a real way in this deck. You take 2,000 damage on purpose, then you pick up your deck in the draw phase and you search for any card you want, which could be the Lunalight Fusion. Now, to ensure you don't lose after taking 2,000 damage, we play Kuriboh, Intemperance, or Sphere Kuriboh, or Veil. This is going to make it so you could take perfectly just 2,000 damage, stop the rest of the damage, and then you activate D-Draw, you grab the Lunalight Fusion. Well, if they dealt damage, that means they're in attack position. You set up with the Fox, send it, reduce it, attack for 5,000 damage. That's generally how you're going to win. Otherwise, if they're not open for a lethal attack or you feel it's too risky, you just make a big fat Saber Dancer that's untargetable, and she's huge. If you send Bird to the graveyard by the Lunalight Fusion effect, it's going to summon a banished or engraved Lunalight back on the field. So a quick refresher is the Fox, if sent, will reduce a monster to 0. Martin, if sent, will search your deck for a Lunalight Fusion. And the Emerald Bird, if sent, will special summon a Lunalight on the field. Now, with Martin in the graveyard, you could return a Lunalight you control back to your hand to special summon it. So, for example, a 2-card combo is you summon Bird, discard Martin, search for Lunalight Fusion, Martin activate, return the Emerald Bird back to the hand, then you make a Lunalight Fusion play, as you could use the Emerald Bird in the hand and the Martin on the field to make a Cat Dancer. Now, the main way to deal back row, besides being untargetable and negating targeting effects, is the Lunalight Rabbit. This card is insane. You summon it, it special summons a Lunalight from the graveyard, then you can activate it to return back row back to the hand equal to other Lunalights you control. Now, a really good play with this is after you activate its effect, return it back to your hand with Martin in the grave. And then Martin in the grave plus a Lunalight Rabbit summoning another Lunalight, that could be a rank 4 Exceed. So let's talk about that. White Rabbit, summon the Bird. Activate the White Rabbit, return to back row. Activate the Martin in the grave, return the White Rabbit back to the hand. Now you have a Martin and an Emerald Bird on the field off of just a 1-card combo if you had those other cards in the graveyard, the Emerald Bird and the Martin. And now you could rank 4 Exceed into a Photon Pap. If they floodgated your Saber Dancer or floodgated your Cat Dancer, the Photon Pap will flip it back up. If they're playing defensively, they got their monsters in defense, flip their monster face up, or just change the battle position to attack position, then reduce them by 600. And that's the deck. Enjoy! So the best turn 1 play is I have Temperance. Let's go. GG. Bird could discard Martin. Martin could summon the Bird, return the Bird back to the hand, and summon from the graveyard, and then we have a Lunalight Fusion. We could have made a turn 1 Saber Dancer, which beats a lot of Blue Eyes players. Blue Eyes only recently has an out to the Saber Dancer through the Twin Burst Dragon. Before Twin Burst Dragon, making a turn 1 Saber Dancer was an auto GG. Too Mellow with a gifted sub, thank you. Zai's Hayu, 92. Please tell Konami to increase the drop rate of event cards. DLM pissed. I'm not asking for gems, Smiley. Do you have a game or gacha that has a farm event that does it correctly? I want a good point of reference. Is it too much to ask to have the entire event in the shop? 3 of every card? And if you get lucky and get the card before you have to spend it in the shop, congratulations, you saved the most valuable currency in the world, which is your time. Yes, I am for that. They need to, they don't even have to increase the drop rate. Just all of the card needs to be in the shop. This is going to trigger D-Draw. Thank you.
My cards will not fail me.
We're de-drawing. So this is now a complicated scenario. If he summons his monster in attack position, then it's not as complicated. We could win. We could win. The Ritual Beast guide will be uploaded possibly over the weekend. I have to edit the video a bit because it turned out to be a 1-hour video. Blue Eyes in attack position.
I will not lose.
Dennis did not give up on it. He edited it very well. And it is my job to, I have to mold it. I have to chisel it now. We're not going to really get the White Rabbit play. We have to get a Fox in the graveyard. So we're just going to grab a Lunalight Fusion.
I still believe in my cards. I draw.
Very good. Luna, this is a big turn. We win this turn, possibly, very possibly. Focus.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
We want to keep the Fox in the graveyard. And we want the Fox to not be negated by the Blue-Eye Spirit Dragon. So you send Fox first. You send Martin second. It's going to attempt to search, he'll negate it.
Now is the time. I fusion.
Can I send double Fox if I had a Fox in the hand? Sure. Chain block, yes. Look at this, ready? Chain link 1.
My monster's effect activates.
Target. This is what he wants to negate. But he can't, because I'm still triggering my effects.
My
Now it's chain link
monster's
blocked.
effect activates.
See that? Chain link 2? Look at the screen. Look. He's negating the Martin because I chain link blocked. If I sent them in a different order, he would have negated the Fox and we would lose. There you go. Now that he wasted his negates, we keck W. So now we could summon a bird.
All right. I summon a monster in attack
We can
position.
discard to draw.
My monster's effect activates.
Emerald Bird effect would summon the Martin, which could be a rank 4 exceed, but I'm going to keep this clean. I'm not going to do that.
My monster's
We're going to
effect
return
activates.
the bird back to the hand. I want to show you that you could do this free to play.
Now, I activate my monster's effect.
Okay. It's got double back row, though. He could very well
Try harder than
not
that.
lose.
I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
My
Fox
monster's
negates.
effect activates.
Now he's at 5,000 life.
Join me.
All right.
Special,
I special
you
summon
won't
a
escape
monster.
from me. I
Activate.
my monster's effect.
Activates.
And it looks like it's a GG no re. Let's go.
My monster's effect
5,000 damage. Chain link blocking.
monster's effect
Had we not sent the Fox in the correct order, chain link blocking it from the Spirit Dragon, we wouldn't have won. Be a world champion. Let's go.
Seems I recreated the Pharaoh's deck to be stronger than in real life.
That was an excellent duel. I'm looking forward to a rematch.
Nothing personal, kid. Like Levenier and Black Rose Dragon. Black Rose Dragon and Levenier are programmed to be on a different chain link. Levenier is programmed to be on the lowest chain link possible. Chain link 1. Black Rose is programmed to be on the highest chain link possible. Chain link 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how they're programmed. They both have the same type of trigger effect where they trigger their effect on summon, and they're both optional, but the difference is they're programmed differently. So a Levenier, you're not going to be able to negate with a card like Bouncer, because it's programmed to get chain link blocked by the Thunder Dragons. But a Black Rose Dragon is programmed to not blow up your Thunder Dragons that are summoning from the deck. So think about this. You send your Thunder Dragon Roar to the graveyard with a tuner to make a Black Rose. The Roar is chain link 1, the Black Rose is chain link 2. You wipe the field, then the Roar summons a Thunder Dragon after you wiped the field. That's why Konami programmed it against your will, because they think that's what you want, which is mostly what you do want sometimes. And then Leveneer, they want it protected from negating activation negates because they believe that is how you would want it. But there are many scenarios where that's not what I want. I do not want to be Chainlink 1 with Leveneer if I want to cause something to miss the timing. For example, I'll give you a card that misses the timing. Thank you, ED Drawing. A card that misses the timing is the Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark. Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark, if destroyed on Chainlink 2 or higher, will miss the timing. So for Leveneer, it's something we definitely want to make it not miss the timing on. Or we do want it to miss the timing. So let's see what we got here. Bird is the word.
I still believe in my cards. I draw.
Lunalight Fusion.
From my hand, I activate.
He's not negating. Very interesting. So he might have a card that targets a monster that we control. So I'm going to go for the Cat Dancer win. We're going to send the Fox first. So the Fox is in the hand. Then we're going to send a Martin. So it's going to Chainlink block a negate on the Fox if he has one.
My monster's effect activates.
I'll target the Dark Teller Knight. And Martin's going to activate.
My monster's effect activates.
So we could see his backer's now activatable. Oh, shoot.
Enemy falls right into my trap.
That was not cool. What the heck? Why you do this?
My trap.
All right. That sucked. White Rabbit.
I summon my monster's effect activates.
Summon a Fox.
I'm counting on you.
Martin return.
Summon my
The White Rabbit.
activates. I'm counting on you.
And I guess we could Photon Butterfly ourselves. Flip it back up from the Floodgate.
All right. I exceed.
Seems good.
A monster.
Seems pretty good. And by detaching the Fox will protect us from targeting effects. How long are we minus 600 for?
Let's battle.
Take this fool out.
My monster's effect activates.
Take him out.
Here we go.
And we coup.
That's the end.
We minus 600 Keck W forever? Yeah, we are. Okay, but we can't be destroyed by battle, and we can negate any effect that targets. Photon Pap is a rare. Oh, geez. There you go. This is a free-to-play card. You need it. You need it. You need it.
Activates.
Altair.
You'll enjoy this. My monster's effect activates.
Vega summon from the hand.
My monster's
If he targets us and we negate with Fox, we will be gaining 1,000 life. So he. But if he has an extra deck monster on the field, we could send a Fox from the deck to the grave to reduce his monster to 0. Focus. Oh boy. Oh boy.
A monster.
Deltaros.
My monster's effect activates. I set a card.
Whoa, he took out my Pap. What the heck? Wait, right back at you? What are you doing? Stop. Whoa. What the heck is going on?
Turn the stool around.
End my turn.
I will not lose. I still believe in my cards.
Okay, his backer's activatable. So we're going to summon a White Rabbit and return the back row back to the hand.
Summon a monster. My monster's effect activates. Here I go. I special summon a monster. My monster's
Activate.
effect activates.
Return. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go. Send a Fox from the deck. Could send this, send that. Send it all. Send the Fool.
I fusion summon a monster.
Martin, activate. Why not? Grab a Lunalight Fox, activate. Reduce the Fool to 0. Photon Paps are free to play Exceeds. So good. So good. So good.
Time to battle. It's over. My monster
Fool.
attacks.
Jose Taco Dizzle says, wink, wink, wink. Thank you for the 2 months. Hey, Decade from Carpy Streams. The Lightsworn Blue Eyes deck I sent you last time is still my latest. I got some win streaks back in the February, but didn't go for my COG run because of school. Unrelated, are you excited for the Snyder Cut being released tomorrow? I thought it was already released. And isn't it a 4-hour movie? I watched an IGN review of the movie, and I feel like the review spoiled the entire 4-hour movie. But maybe I'll still watch it, maybe. Thank you, Carpy Streams, with a 10. They said it was good. They gave it an 8 out of 10. Jackfruit Senpai with the 4. Hey, Decade. Thank you so much for all the fun times. Question. What is TG Rush Rhino's bulge so enormous? Jackfruit, you could ask that question on Gia's stream. She streams Sunday. Or Monday and Wednesday, that is. Thank you, exclamation mark sister. She'll know. Officially I'm out of the closet for you, by the way. TC056, from providing a Discord, website, and videos on YouTube to giving back by hosting prize tourneys and gifting subs. You have done so much for this community, and even though I don't play anymore, I still come back to support you because you deserve it. Keep it up, you fool. Oh my, thank you, TCO, for the 15. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you, thank you. Sunset Memories. Hey, Sunset here. I've noticed a lot of Papegas in chat that can't count, so I've donated a song to help these fools count. Thank you. We did need that. Let's go. We do gotta be careful about the 500 damage that Bouncer will deal to us. We don't want to drop ourselves down to 500 then lose. The problem with Automats doing this is they lose all their juice. They have no follow-up. The thing is, if he plays around D-draw by not attacking, it's actually fine, because I just need a Lunalight. Alright. I just stopped over 4,000 damage with a single Karibo. That is power. That is power. That is the power. Now, Chainlink blocking against Dweller doesn't matter because the Dweller, if he activates it correctly on the activation of the Lunalight Fusion, he will be able to negate all the effects in the graveyard. Let's go. He has an extra deck monster on the field. We are free to win. He is pay to lose. There you go. He did activate correctly, so all of our Lunalights in the graveyard are going to be useless. So what's a good useless Lunalight to have in the grave? A good one would be a Martin, because it could resummon itself. There we go.
I'm counting on you. I fusion summon a monster.
We cannot be targeted. What is the out to us? The out to us is he has to make a Sword Breaker, which if you played Sphere Karibo, we would be okay. So by not attacking, it puts him in a bad spot to not make a rank 6 succeed for the Sword Breaker until I'm ready to go in.
No, it's my turn.
Let's go, let's go. And it can be overwhelming to try to memorize what people are playing. Just use the website. So let's look at what's expected to be played in his deck. Let's see. Gaga Bolt, you... What, mate? You're destroying your own monster? You can't target my Saber Dancer, which he thought he could. He thought... Wow. Let's just wipe him. Let's wipe him. He has to activate the Dweller right now. Very good. What do we want to send? What do we want to send? We're going to send another Martin. And the Fox is going to come forth and summon. Let's go. 4,000 attack.
Let's battle.
Send a Dancer. We could have sent something from the extra deck. We could have. Let's go.
You have not lost yet, Yuma. So do me a favor and duel.
What you got, buddy?
Yeah. It's my turn.
What you got?
I draw.
What the fucks? We're in a good spot. We still have D-draw.
Show
Come on.
yourself, Gaga Head.
Let's go, let's go.
Now, Gaga Head.
Gaga Head.
Here comes utopic
Cat Dancer's targetable. I can negate any target. The Fox will negate if you target me. So, not really targetable. Let's go.
Go, Yuma.
Yeah! I Xyz summon a monster.
It was in his hand. He's holding on to it. Okay. Diamond Dyer.
The Xyz monster summoned using Gaga Head. I activate my monster's effect.
You what, mate? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's a negate.
Now's my chance.
Gain some life because I feel bad for you.
Effect activates.
Notice the hourglass right now means he has a quick play effect. Probably drew into a Gaga Wind. Free to play bullying a pay to lose deck. Nice. Recharging. Glow bulb. What the heck is going on? Glow up. Okay. Stealthy Q Konami should release the rest of the Bujin cards pretty please. What are the rest of the Bujin cards? There's a Bujin that has a main phase 2 effect. There are brand new Bujins that just came out in the TCG though. If you're talking about those, then yeah. Playmaker Daniel, thank you. We're playing your song. Mokala with a 16, thank you. 8 months away from Ascendin. Orphan Crippler with a 22, 2 months away from Ascending. Mood Trapper with a tier 3, 5 subs and 1. So that's 55 months technically, lol. Yes, it is. Mood Trapper technically subbed for 55 months. That's a long time. Thank you, Mood Trapper. Max DeMarque, thank you for the 8 months. 1 month away from that baby coming. And Sunset Memories with a gifted sub. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Come on out. Synchro summon.
Right, Retorfun. What the heck? What?
From my hand, I activate a spell. I activate my monster's effect.
What do you do when they're monsters in defense? Well, you put them in attack. Did he mill anything that could stop us? I don't think so. We good, let's go. 4 cards left in the deck. Photon Pap is free to play. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to chain link block because he's gonna make Blue Eye Spear Dragon. Okay, chain link block. Learn the block of the chain links.
I activate my monster's effect.
Holy moly.
The light from my dragon erases the shadows. Let's go, Blue Eyes.
We're 5. We are rank 5. Let's go. Don't be a fool. Summon this in defense. Come on. Summon this in D. Oh, why would you do that?
My turn.
Are you kidding me?
Your move.
Here I go.
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't do that. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. You didn't actually just do that. You did not just do that. Luna Light Fusion.
I activate a spell.
Okay, so it's important that you do the chain links correctly. You need to send the Fox as number 1. Fox has to be 1. Then you send the Martin. Okay? Then you activate. Then you send this pay to lose fool back to Fortnite. Activate the Fox.
My monster's effect.
Now, I'm going to pretend like he did not summon his monster in attack position because that's ridiculous. Okay? That's ridiculous. We're going to put the Fortune Lady every to 0. Martin activate.
My monster's effect activates.
He misplayed, but we're going to pretend like he didn't.
You have to try harder than
Blue Eye Spirit Dragon.
I activate my
Negating the
monster's
Martin.
effect. You won't escape from me.
He's also jumping off the field. Okay.
Here it comes. Special sum. What a mistake.
Reduce to 0.
I activate my monster's effect. Now
White Rabbit.
My monster's effect activates.
We're going to summon the Fox.
All right.
What the Fox?
Special summon a monster.
Fox, return the White Rabbit back to the hand. Also, the White Rabbit would return back row.
I'm counting on you. I special summon a monster.
Photon Pap. Wait, this actually doesn't work. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Why did I do this? I got so excited to do this, but it's not lethal. Oh, geez. We should have just went for the win. Keck. Wait. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. What makes this play work? What makes this play work? Is there a way to make this play work? Huh. We fooled ourselves. Nope. Just let them think you won. Nice. Nice. Animal Bird. Bird's the word. Draw a card. Crow. So... Crow. Crow. Marn activate. Search. We searching. So we have to understand how our opponent's decks work. We have to understand that his deck could summon a Levineer, and Levineer is non-targeting destruction.
I special summon a monster.
So, with that information, what we possibly want to do is summon a Saber Dancer anyway, because it could be quite difficult for him to even summon a Levineer on the first turn. He's going to have to get lucky with Charge and Light Brigade or the Raiden to even pull that off. Otherwise, we're a sitting duck. And because we have no Kuriboh, no Temperance. So I will bring up the statistics on our chance of opening that. Let's send all of this for a Saber Dancer, which cannot be targeted. Let's activate the Bird. Bird is the word, summoning the Martin back on the fields for some extra protection. Thunder Dragon Dark, that is fine. Jin Hai, thank you for the 6 months, my friend. Officially shooting laser beams. We can't double Lunar Light Fusion. Let's go. Is Melodious good? Well, the last time I played Melodious was probably a year ago, so I'm not sure. Okay, so he's got the charge into a Raiden, semi-limit. Does he also have a Levineer? An important part of dueling is analyzing the statistics. Did your opponent get unlucky? Which is also a good thing to look at. You don't want to just track when your opponent's getting lucky. You want to know when they're getting unlucky. But most importantly, is your deck misperforming due to not being built correctly? So with the 20-card hand, we have Kuriboh and we have Temperance. What are our chances of opening this? Is it reasonable to expect that we would open up one of those cards? It's about an 80% chance to open up either. And then if we match the 80% chance with our opponent, so I could do the math for you real quick. This is not exactly how the math is going to work here, but if you wanted to track a situation like this, I'm going to show you. So we had a 79.3% chance. I'm going to do the math with you, okay? So this will be good. So you could learn how we think off stream, because I can't do this on stream all the time. It's too intensive. So I'm going to grab this number, 79.3. Now I'm going to calculate my opponent's chance to open up a charge of light. And I'm just tracking this card just for an example, to set an example. He's opening up into 5 cards. I think he was playing a 22-card deck, right? So he had a 41.1% chance of opening up charge. So what I want to track is, what were his chances of not opening up charge? That means we do the opposite of 41.1%. So if we do 100 minus 41.1, he's got a 58.9% chance. So what you do is you want to take the chance of you opening up a Kuriboh and Temperance and the chance of him not opening up a charge, and you want to calculate both of them together of one of those successfully happening. You understand that? We want one of those events to happen. We want the event of us opening up a Temperance or Kuriboh, or for him to not open up a charge. So if I were to do the math of that, I will do that after this duel since it's our turn. He could not target me. He summoned an M7 like a fool. Let's go. Luna. Light. We're not going to Martin. We're going to send it from the deck, and I'll teach you the statistics in a bit, my friend. We're going to Cat Dancer. Send a Fox. Send the Martin. Let's go, let's go.
I fusion summon a monster.
Let's go, let's go. Fox reduce.
My monster's effect activates.
Martin search. He's got Sphere Creebo. Guess what? We have lethal with 2 different attacks. Do you think I care about a Sphere Creebo? You think I care?
Counting on you. I summon a monster.
I'm not going to return the Martin, actually. We're just going to... Well, no, we can. Right? Because this will still gain after we tribute the Martin. Okay, this is fine.
My monster's effect activates.
Return.
All right.
Tribute. Triple attack. Lethal. 4,000 and 5,000. Perfect.
I'm looking forward to a rematch.
So let's do the math real quick. I'm going to teach you. So we have to do is we have to do 1 minus 79.3. 1 minus 0.589. So we have these 2 numbers. We want to multiply them now. So we're going to multiply. So now we have a number that's this. And then we have to do that number 1 minus that number. 1 minus this equals this. So in the end, we have a 91.5% chance of opening with a hand trap / opponent not sacking with charge. Okay? This is how I do my in-depth deck building when building my deck and their deck, when I am evaluating their chance to sack, my chance to open up protection. It's stuff like this, okay? That's how these 2 numbers turn into 91.5%. Let's go.